Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Tian, aka TIANNE876. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be talking about what I wish I knew before I joined the Air Force. The first and biggest thing that I wish I knew before I joined the Air Force was that you do not have to lose your sense of identity. Before I even joined, I remember a lot of people were telling me that I'm going to be giving my life away. It is nothing like that. The Air Force is filled with young people. We have new ideas. We are just innovative, Before I joined, I remember a lot of people really thought that once you're in the Air Force, you have to look a certain way, talk a certain way, be a certain way, and it is nothing like that at all. Now we're evolving and changing for the better, and I'm super happy about that, especially for the women. A lot of the restrictions are lifting up. We can wear ponytails now, and we can have our hair out in a certain way, and that's during work hours. Outside of work, when you're in civilian clothes, you don't have that much restriction on what you can and can't do with your body and how you dress. I do wear my piercings while I'm in civilian clothes, wear whatever I want when I'm in civilian clothes. One of the big things that I felt like I had to give up was tattoos. When I joined and finally started observing my NCOs and my senior NCOs, there are people in this Air Force with hand tats, with neck tats. So it's I'm just really happy that people are not giving up on themselves and they're not trying to give up who they are so that they can fit into robot type mindset. We are not robots in the Air Force, and I love that so much because I really like expressing myself through makeup and my piercings and stuff like that. This is who I am. The next thing that I wish that I knew before I joined was that networking is going to be an extremely big deal. It's not about what you know most of the time, it's about who you know. Air Force has really been forcing me to come out of my shell and try to meet people. You have to be able to build long-lasting and solid friendships and relationships in the Air Force in order to progress a lot of the times. Hard work is one thing, but when you know people, that just kicks it off to the next level. Those two things are just what you need to be successful in the Air Force. Work hard, be good at what you do, and also build relationships with people. The next thing that I wish that I knew was that you really have to take accountability for everything that you do. If you did something really good that could be really beneficial on your EPR, which is your enlisted performance report, I would definitely recommend that you start writing down, making word notes or something about every single good thing that you have done in the Air Force so that you can, be able to build up your report. At the end of the day, not a lot of people take accountability, and you'll learn that in BMT, that accountability is absolutely everything. It's a learning progress. I am an avid enforcer of accountability. I definitely believe that everyone should be doing it, but that's not what a lot of people do. So the Air Force forces that on people, and I love that. The next thing that I wish that I knew, that I kind of knew before, was that you have to have a plan while you are in the Air Force. A lot of people join, and their reason for joining is I just wanted to get out the house, I didn't really have nothing doing, whatever. But a lot of the people that leave the Air Force successfully are people that came in with a plan. They came in knowing that the Air Force is going to get whatever they want out of them, so they're going to get whatever they want back out of the Air Force. That is a good little mindset to have when you come in, because you have to make sure that you prioritize your goals and work hard towards them in order to leave your contract much better than when you came in. So like I said in my previous videos, my plan was to re-enlist and commission, and that is still a plan, and I'm still working hard towards it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, when you have a plan, you feel like you have purpose in the Air Force, and you'll just be a lot more fulfilled instead of feeling like you're not doing anything. A lot of times when you feel down, you just remember why you joined. Always remember your why. The next thing that I wish that I knew before I joined was how much my life was going to change. So before I joined the Air Force, I would say that I was a little bit lazy. When I compare my life now to how it was, I'm much more active, I'm much more physically fit, I would say, and I am super grateful for that. Don't get me wrong, this is actually a plus. One of my goals always, every new year I'd write a resolution that I'm going to start working out more, I'm going to start drinking water more, and then joining the military kind of forced that on me. The beneficial forces the beneficial forces. You will find out pretty soon being in the Air Force that you're not going to have a long career if you don't keep up with your physical fitness. Another thing that I wish that I knew before joining the Air Force was a better understanding of promotions and how to promote. It's a lot more than just putting in the work and, you know, writing down on a piece of paper everything that you've done. You have to learn how to do bullets, you have to learn how to calculate your points and stuff like that. It's a whole bunch that goes into it, and I will make a video explaining how you calculate your points for your EPR and stuff like that in another video. Probably not soon, but yeah, if you guys want to see that, I will make it for you. Another thing that I wish that I knew before I joined the Air Force was a better understanding on duty stations. I feel like most people that join the Air Force, they say that they want to travel and stuff, so that was one of my main goals, and it's really a 50-50 chance on whether you get to go anywhere on your dream list or not. I did not get anything on my dream sheet at all. I wish that I knew that the dream sheet really is just a tad bit of hope. Don't put your hopes up about the states that you put on your dream sheet, because there is a 90% chance that you will not get it. One of the things that I wish that I knew before I joined the Air Force was that I was gonna be meeting a whole bunch of people from different walks of life, and I'm super grateful to be able to meet people with different backgrounds and to feel connections with them. I see the Air Force as like a whole different world. You have your civilian world and you have the military world. Civilian world, you know, those are a lot different when I compare it to the military world in terms of like how people operate. You know, it's definitely more of family here because we all share something similar, which is we're serving and protecting our country. But also, I don't know, it's a different vibe being in the military that I cannot explain. You just have to be here to understand. So don't be an outsider. Come on in. Another thing that I wish that I knew, but I kind of sort of knew, was all of the educational benefits that not just the Air Force, but the military in general offers. You could go to school free, yes, okay. But there's also a plethora of things that you can do as well. So if you're interested in just, you know, developing your skills, maybe it's technical and you want to like do something more hands-on, the Air Force has something for literally everyone. Another thing I wish I knew before joining the Air Force was how to invest in stocks and mutual funds. While you are in, you are going to be learning about TSP, which is basically for a savings plan, and all the funds have different aggressions. So I think the C and the S funds are the more aggressive ones, but they bring greater returns. And I really wish that I understood a lot more about, you know, stocks and mutual funds and stuff like that, so that I not only can be able to understand and fully invest into the TSP program, but also to do my own thing. That's one of the things that I encourage people that are about to join, is to start researching how to invest, how to manage your money properly, so that you can be able to leave the Air Force in a way better position than you joined. And that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was beneficial to somebody out there, anybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you leave a comment if you enjoyed it. Like, comment, I already said comment, and subscribe, and and share as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.